Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. Right, another retro 4th edition mission, and this is the third and final raid mission. Okay, so I'm playing my son with his Space Marines, and obviously I'm playing Necrons. We rolled off, and the dice said that I was going to be the defender tonight. So the idea is, this is called ambush, and this is my deployment zone here. I have to deploy in a long line, and I have deployed a monolith, 6 wraiths, 2 ghost arcs, 10 warriors in, annihilation barge, 10 immortals and 10 flayed ones. My mission is to get as many units as I can off of that board edge there. It's victory points, old victory points rules. So for example, the monolith is worth 200 points. If I get that off of the table edge, I get 200 points. Okay, so then the Space Marines had to split their army into 2, and it was randomly found. You basically rolled off, and one half is in reserve, one half is coming out, and it's hidden deployment. So there's 3 markers. There's one here, one just by this tomb here, and one down there by the building. And it's the attacker who has first turn. So they've got their deployment done. They're going to reveal their units, and it's their first turn. And then the rest of the army will come on from reserve. They get double victory points for every unit that they destroy. So again, if they destroy the monolith, that's worth 400 points. Okay, so let's do this. Turn 1 for the Space Marines. Okay, it's deploying now. So we have a Rhino with, what, 10 stern guard in?
Yep.
Yep. And what else have you got? What's this one here, right by this building?
Centurions.
Centurions? How many?
4.
4! Okay, so we've got Centurions here. Are they shooty ones?
2 last cannons and 2 grav.
2 last, 2 grav, right? And then lastly, over by this objective, well, deployment, hidden deployment zone, what have you got?
10-man tactical squad.
10-man tacticals. Okay. Right. So yeah, turn 1 for the Space Marines. Okay, so turn 1 there for the Space Marines. That vehicle moved fast into the building. This one here, the bolt gun shot me and popped the hatch. Lost 1 wound on my wraith. The annihilation barge had to jinx. Managed to get my jinx safe from there, so no damage. I lost 3 fade ones here from the grav gun, so I'm just about to do my reanimation protocol. And none guess up. Okay, so it's now my turn 1. Okay, so that's my turn 1. I basically just moved everything up. I figured they'd be a bit Borgish, and unless there's a major threat, they're just going to plod on forward. Took some shots with the Ghost Arc and the Monolith at that. The big template weapons scattered off, but I did get 2 hull points there. And then the Immortal shots the Centurions, and I got 1 wound. And that's it. So now it's turn 2 for the Space Marines reserves. We're going to use the old reserve rules. So from turn 2 they come on 4s, and then turn 3 they come on 3s, and turn 4 they come on 2s. Okay, so turn 2 Space Marines. Okay, turn 2 there for the Space Marines. Only 1 reserves came on, and that's the Stern Guard over there. They've got combi melters, 5 of them. So they came on, moved fast. The tank here came up, popped smoke. My Immortals took a pounding from the Centurions, moved up in this building. Got 5 reanimation protocols. See if I can get some back up. 2 back up, that's not too bad. Okay, so now it's my turn 2. Okay, so that's my turn 2. I moved the flayed ones backwards here, away from the Centurions. I teleported the Immortals through the monolith. I shot the Immortals here. I got 2 hull points gone, just 1 left. Flayed ones moved up 12 inches. Monolith moved up over to the side. The Ghost Arcs both moved 12 inches up. I managed to, well, actually I shot all of these things at the tanks here. That one got the cover safe from the big ordnance. And then I managed to, no, I missed here with the Ghost Arc. But I managed to take the last hull points off of the annihilation barge. The guys got out, and they're not pinned, and that was it. So now it's turn 3 for the Space Marines and more reserves. Okay, so that was turn 3 for the Space Marines. This tank here tried to get off the building, but was immobilised, so the guys just got out. The Stone Guard moved up, shot my Wraith and destroyed him. My Ghost Ark here took a bit of a battering from one of the Centurions and some of the other tanks over there. The Dread came on from reserve, some Scouts and a Razorback with Command Squad in. My Ghost Ark is immobilised and I've lost this array on this side. I'm down to 2 hull points. And then over here, the Centurions, the rest of them shot at my flayed ones. I lost 4. So I have 4 will be backs, re-emulation protocol, and 2 back up. Okay, not too bad. Right, that's it. So now it's my turn 3. Okay, so that was my turn 3. Flayed ones are just hanging around there. Moved the Ghost Ark up 12 inches and the Annihilation Barge. I moved the Monolith up as well, 6 inches. I did the blast template on there, killed 5. Snapshotted all of those into there, killed another few, so there's 2 of those left. They didn't run. Over here I moved the Immortals up and took the whole points off of there. I assaulted the Stone Guard that got out, killed a couple of them. There's 3 Stone Guard left with my Wraiths, and then these Warriors, they got out of the Ghost Ark. Shot the Dread over there, got 1 hull point off of the Dread, and that was it. So it's now turn 4 for the Space Marines. Okay, turn 4 for the Space Marines. The Centurions shot me here, killed 1 after reanimation protocol. The 2 last cannons shot me there, 1 more hull point gun on my last hull point. The Dread tried to shoot me here, but missed even with twin linked. What else happened? The Command Squad got out of the Razorback. Scouts tried to shoot me there, but I got my cover saves. These 2 Stone Guard are hiding behind that tank. These tried to assault the Wraiths. They were out by about 1 millimetre, but the Wraiths managed to kill off the Stone Guard, and we just consolidated 1 inch, and that was it. So now it's my turn 4. Okay, so that's my turn 4. Flayed ones did nothing, just basically stood there. Up over here, I rapid fired these guys and into the Dread, got 1 hull point off. Then I shot those into the Dread, so I wrecked that. The Command Squad, I killed 2 guys, 1 for the Ghost Ark, 1 for the Monolith. The Wraiths went off the edge of the board to there. The Annihilation Barge moved 12 inches up over there. I managed to kill 1 of those Stone Guards, that was all. And that was it. So it's now turn 5 for the Space Marines. Okay, turn 5 there for the Space Marines. The Centurions, they shot out 5 flayed ones, but 3 stood back up. However, the last cannon did take the last hull point off of there, so that was wrecked. This last cannon also shot there but missed. These guys moved up and shot my Warriors. 3 went down, but 2 got back up again. The Scouts shot my Immortals, but missed. That's pretty much it. So it's now my turn 5. Okay, that was my turn 5. So I used the Monolith to teleport the flayed ones through. They then ran, they're just there. The Ghost Ark managed to get off of the table edge. Monolith moved up 6 inches. The Immortals shot out the Scouts that were there. The Warriors shot there, killed 1 of those. The Annihilation Barge moved up over there, got 1 hull point off of that. And that is pretty much it for my turn. So, turn 6 next. Again, we're going to play the old rules. So, turn 6, and then the game will continue only on a 4-5-6. We'll see if that happens. But first, turn 6 for Space Marines. Okay, turn 6 there for Space Marines. Centurions, they're starting to move up. Shot my Warriors, killed a couple. Over this side of the table, the Command Squad moved 12 inches and then moved fast in the shooting phase, trying to block my path from the Monolith. These guys came up and rapid fired my flayed ones, lost 2 of those. What else? I think that was it, yeah. So, my turn 6. Okay, my turn 6. Moved the Warriors up here. I rapid fired 4 of them at that Stone Guard guy, but he survived. I then moved and ran the Immortals up towards the table edge. The Annihilation Barge moved 12 off the edge. The Flayed ones moved off the edge there as well. And that was it. So let's have a look, see if the game goes on or not. So 1, 2, 3, game ends. A 5. No, game goes on. Okay, then turn 7 for Space Marines. The Centurions moved up and basically wiped out my warrior unit. A little Stern Guard here who's just hiding behind that wreck tank. These guys moved up, and this last cannon shot me here. Just lost 1 immortal. Just those 6 immortals left for me on the table. And now it's my turn 7. Okay, my turn 7. I just basically moved them up. I debated whether to rapid fire the tank. In the end, I just ran. I ran 2 inches. Potentially I might get off if the game goes again, but we shall have a look. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, game ends. A 6, nope, the game continues, turn 8. Okay, so that was turn 8, and a couple of shots, then an assault on my Immortals, and I lost in the sweeping advance, so nothing left for Necrons, so that's the end of the game. We've worked out all the victory points. The Space Marine scored 830, Necrons was 1647, which according to the chart in the book is a crushing victory. So yeah, crushing victory for the Necrons, but it's a really fun game, and I think we both enjoyed that, didn't we? Which means yes. Okay, so yeah, watch out for the next retro game. Thanks for watching.